people, I hope you're all having a fabulous day. Today's video, some of you may know, some of you may not if you don't follow makeup news, but Covergirl announced late last year that they were going cruelty free. They are certified now by Cruelty Free International, which is the Leaping Bunny certification, and so I ordered a whole box of Covergirl stuff. So I have not used Covergirl since I was a teenager. I'm pretty sure from memory, Covergirl was the first makeup my mum ever brought me when I was 15. I wasn't allowed to wear makeup until I was 15. So I'm excited to try out what they've got. So let's get right into it. I did forget to get a primer, but that's alright. I do have my moisturizer on and everything that I normally do anyway. So first up, I have got the Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation. Now I got this one because Raw Beauty Christy, if you don't watch her videos on YouTube, I suggest doing so. I think she is amazing. I love her videos. She recommends this one and raves about it all the time. So I thought I would give this one a go. Now I got the shade Creamy Natural. Now thinking it's not my shade, so we will see. But it comes in a glass container. It's 1 fluid ounce, 30 mils as per usual for foundations, or that's most common what foundations come in. And from what I can gather, well, it says it's lightweight, full coverage, hydrating. Oh, and it has SPF 20, oil free. So it's got a pump top, which I like. I do like a pump top. I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand first. Oh, you gotta twist it to open it. There you go. Might be alright. It just looks dark in the thing. Just going to dot it on to start. Oh, it smells quite nice. Oh, I would say the coverage is quite strong. That colours ended up being pretty good match. So that was the, what did I say it was? Creamy Natural. I'm just gonna add a little bit more to my problem areas of the chin and lower cheek area, but this feels quite nice. So it's kind of exciting that Covergirl has gone cruelty free because they are the first big drugstore brand that have done so, which is amazing. Hopefully the others will follow suit. I usually don't like scented foundations, however this one I quite like the smell of it, which is nice. First product in and I'm liking it. I'll zoom in and we'll have a close look at my skin. That's it there. We might be on to a winner. Now, next up for the concealer, I got, sticking with the theme of Vitalist Healthy Concealer. So this one here is in the shade Fair. So I believe this was the lightest. As you can see, I haven't used any of these. I haven't even opened any of these. Okay, so it comes in one of these little brush applicator thingies that you gotta wind up. I don't mind these, but sometimes it can take a hot minute for you to get the product into the brush. Just gotta keep winding, just keep winding, just keep winding. Oh, here we go. I'm just gonna put some of that under. Oh dear, we have gone very light. Did not mean that. Probably should have gone the next shade up, but whatevs. Let's hope this is alright. It's very warm, like yellow. Well, that blends out alright. Oh, that's starting to burn under my eyes. I'm not sure about this one. I feel like this is a very light coverage concealer. It doesn't feel like it's covering everything up. It doesn't look terrible. Oh, it does sting a bit. I'm not sure how I feel about that one just yet. Okay, now I have got, what have I got for cream products? Let's find them all here. So I have got, and I thought this was powder online when I brought it. So this is the Covergirl True Blend Contour Palette. So you got 3 cream products in here. You got a bronzer, which honestly doesn't look like it's going to do much, but we'll reserve judgment. A contour cream and a highlight. So the bronzer has got... Let me just show you the swatcher of the bronzer. The bronzer is nothing. It's shimmery, it doesn't look like it comes off of any colour. Okay, so we shall see. I'm going to pop the contour on first and then we're going to try and see if this bronzer will do anything. Now, I don't believe these come in any other shades. Like, it doesn't say. This contour is like the lightest contour I've ever seen in my life. Right, I'm going to layer it up and hope for the best here. I mean, there's a little bit happening, but not a lot. My eyes are still burning from that concealer. That's fun. Well, that blended away to nearly nothing. I'm gonna take the bronzer now. Let's see how this bronzer goes. And as suspected, nothing. Let's try the highlight. Okay, not loving this True Blend contour palette. That's a big fat no. No for me. And then I got one other cream product before we set, and that is the Vitalist Healthy Glow Highlighter. This looks super duper pretty. So it comes in a little like pigment pot looking thing. And oh, it looks like it's a white cream. Let me pick some up and we will do a swatch. Ooh. That looks promising. Oh, that's so pretty. That is quite pretty, I will say. But if you have medium deep skin tone, I doubt you'd be able to get away with this. This is like pure white when you put it on, and it's leaving a little bit of a white cast. Okay, now we can set the face. I got, again, Vitalist Healthy Powder to stick with the theme. This one is Classic Ivory. So it's one of these onto the compact, then you lift it up. You got the mirror and your little sponge. Not going to use the sponge, I'm going to use a powder brush. So I'm just going to grab my Fabulous powder brush. That feels nicely powdered. I mean, it's powder. Most pressed powders perform about the same in my opinion. I like that one too. What else do we have left to do? So the last one for the face, before we move on to the eyes, is I got the True Blend Serving Sculpt palette, and this one is in the shade Bloom Babe. This is for fair to light skin tones. Lucky I have fair to light skin. You've got a blush, a highlight, and this is here's a contour shade again. We're looking like quite a light contour shade. I'm going to go into the contour first with my angled blush brush. That's a bit better than the cream one. I do feel like this is more of a bronzer shade for me though. It's a little bit warm. I wouldn't be contouring with it. But that's okay, it's making a nice bronzer. Up that. Okay, now I'm going to take a clean angled blush brush and I'm going to go into the blush here. This is a very peachy toned blush. It looks like it's got some shimmer in it. Ooh, this is a pretty one. I don't mind that blush shade at all. It's very shimmery though. But it still looks nice. I like the colour of it. And now we're going to take the highlight in the middle. It's got a bit of a, let's swatch it. It looks like it's got, it's very, it's got a bit of a pinky shift to it. Yes, it's definitely got a pinky sheen to it. The highlight is probably what I like least in this palette. Alright, now we're going to go on to eyebrows. So I got this Easy Breezy Brow Micro Fine and Define. That is a mouthful, isn't it? Pencil crayon. So it's just a eyebrow pencil. I got the shade Soft Brown. I don't remember if they had that many options, so this is probably going to be too light. So as you can see here, we've got a spoolie on one end, quite standard, and here is our pencil right here. So it's just a fine tip one. Yeah, that's quite a deep colour. I quite like the colour of this pencil. Yes, would recommend. I like it very much. Now on to eyeshadow. So here we have got an eyeshadow palette for ants. This is so small. So at the time of ordering this, this is the only eyeshadow that they currently had available on the Priceline website. Now I went on there today and I saw they do have some other ones. But how tiny is this little eyeshadow palette? It's got 4 shades. It's like $15 too, which sort of feel like there is a lot more eyeshadows on the market for a similar price and you get more, so don't really feel like it's worth it. It comes with one of these fabulous old school applicators and we've got 4 baby shades. Like, these are so tiny, so let's see what we can do out of this. See, look, the brush is like even bigger than the actual pen. Be very careful not to actually get the other shade. It's very powdery. There's a little bit of colour there, like this is the crease and not anything else. Go on to the darker shade now. So I'm going to go in, very powdery. I'm going to go into the only other matte, which is this dark one here. We're going to work that on the outer section. Lots of, quite powdery, so got to make sure you tap off the excess there. So I feel like we're just going to be doing a simple look today, given that we have limited shades. I mean, they're blending quite nicely, so if you just wanted a palette for work use, that sort of thing, it might actually be alright. Alright, so that's that deeper shade on. Now I'm going to take the sparkly purple one. I'm going to try it with just a normal eyeshadow brush first. See how it goes. Alright, it applies fine. There you go. It looks a bit messy right now, but I'm now going to take the lightest shade and I'm going to apply that to the rest of the lid. Alright, well that's it there. I mean, it's alright. It's not the best thing I've ever used in my life. The colours aren't bad. They blended nicely. It's just, it's only 4 colours in a tiny little palette. So don't really feel like it's that much worth it, but the colours blended nicely. I'd be interested to try some of their other palettes and see how they go. Now for eyeliner, I have got the Just Gimme Noir Gel Pot Eyeliner. I used to love gel eyeliners, so let's give this one a go. It comes in a little pot, and there it is in there, and it also comes with a little brush. So it's got more of a rounded tip. Let's see how it goes. We'll try it out. If we stuff this up, well, it's just going to be one of those things. It's quite a stiff formula. I don't like this brush. Let me grab one of my angled liner brushes and see if that makes a difference. It's not very smooth to work with. This is dry. Why is it so dry? I was hoping to create a nice little wing with this, but clearly not. That's dry trash, so garbage. I'm gonna have to do something on this side to even it out. Okay, that wasn't worth shit. That's a hard pass. Mascara it is then. So, I got the Total Tears Mascara, pretty much because it has got a pretty pink lid. I'm a sucker for packaging, and I'll probably put some falsies on because I do like a good falsie. So I'm going to curl my lashes first. Okay, and let's see what sort of wand we've got here. Okay. Okay, it's one of those, not bristle one, it's like a silicone tip one. Oh, it smells a lot. What does it say it does? Full, long, refined, sexy teased lashes. I'm not feeling it. Right, I'm not loving that either. So I'm going to put some falsies on because now my eyelashes look terrible. Okay, well they are on. That makes it look a little bit better. Lip time. So I have got their Covergirl Outlast Longwear Plus Moisture lipstick. This is in the shade Magnetic Mauve. I do not have a lip liner, so we're just going to have to go in. I used to have these when I was little too, the little cut on an angle lipsticks. I like how precise you can be with these because they're already cut like that and they got the sharp edge there. It's quite a nice shade. I quite like that lipstick. It felt like it was quite dry to start with, but then once I started using it and it warmed up a little bit, it went on really nice and smooth. It was a bit of a different colour than what I was expecting it to be. That's really pretty. Okay, and then to top that off, I have got this Covergirl. Literally does not tell you. Oh, here we go. Covergirl Colorlicious Lip Gloss. This is in the shade Melted Toffee. There you go. Let's see how this goes. Ooh. Well, this feels quite nice. Oh, that is a nice gloss. Oh, the lip products are winners. That's my face done. I don't have a setting spray. I don't even think they have a setting spray, but my face doesn't look or feel overly powdery anyway, so I'm not overly concerned with it. But yeah, that's my full face done. So let's have a breakdown of what we liked and what we didn't like. We'll start with my likes. Really like this foundation, the Healthy Elixir foundation. Can see why Raw Beauty Crispy. Can see why Raw Beauty Christy raves about it. It is very nice. It looks very nice on the skin. So far I'm a fan. I also liked the pressed powder. There's not really that many pressed powders out there that I don't like though. And I really like both the lip products. Oh, and the brow pencil. I did like the brow pencil. That was a really nice shade and it went on really nice and easily. So these ones here are also really good. The absolute ones that I hated. Gel liner. This was dry and it's just dry. It's not, and it's brand new. You can see it's brand new, never been used, and it is dry and foul. So 100% pass on that one. Wasn't a fan of the mascara. It smells very chemically and I don't feel like it did anything for my lashes. And the contour kit, the cream one, garbage. It did hardly anything. The contour shade did sort of work, but the other two do nothing. So the other ones were alright, not ones that I would necessarily say that I loved or hated. They were just okay. So that was these ones, and not nice, but not, I can't see myself reaching for them heaps. So if you use any CoverGirl, do let me know what you like down below so I can try it out. And I'm super excited that they are now cruelty free. That is amazing. Well, that's all guys. So hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye.